Happy Fiction Friday, kindergartners! It's our second Friday of school together. Today, we're going to look at the calendar. Are you ready to say it with me, or should I say it first and then you say it with me the second time? You've been practicing a lot more, so maybe you're ready. Let's try. Today is Friday, September 4th, 2020. Let's try one more time, and if you didn't get it with me that first time, try it with me this time. Today is Friday, September 4th, 2020. We're going to write our date today over here. First, we're going to write the month. So our month is September. Now we just looked at it. We can look right here, September, and we can look right here. We're in September. What's that first sound? What's the beginning sound? September. It's an S. And because September is the name of a month, we start with a capital S for a name. September. And next we're going to write the day of September. So it's the 4th day, September 4th. And then before the year, we put a comma. And our year is 2020. So if you know the digits, the numbers that we need to write to put our year 2020, I want you to be saying that right now with me, okay? Think about it. We have to write the year 2020. So first we need a 2, and then a 0, another 2, and another 0. 2020. Let's say our date one more time. Today is Friday, September 4th, 2020. Good job, kindergartners. All right. How many days have you been in kindergarten all together? We said that it was our second Friday together. We'll have 2 Fridays. But how many days all together with Mrs. Hanson also? Let's count our straws. And I'm going to get one more ready for today's straw. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you know what happens? 10 straws can't fit in this pouch. This is the ones pouch, and it can only fit 9 straws. We have to take these out if we're going to have a group of 10. This is such a big deal that it's our 10th day of school. Only 9 can fit in our ones column. We need a rubber band because when we get to 10, we have a group of 10, and we're gonna sing bundle, 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 bundle. 10 has to become a whole new group, and guess what? It can't live here anymore. It has to move over to our 10s column. So now we have one group of 10. We're gonna have to change what's going on up here too. We don't have 0 in our little 10s pocket anymore. Show me on your fingers how many are in our 10s pocket. We have one group of 10, one bundle. So we get to change this to a 1. We have a 1 in our 10s place, one group of 10. And now what's going on here? We have 0 ones. So we need to change this one too. One group of 10 and 0 ones for 10 days in kindergarten. Silent cheer. Your brains are working good. All right, and on our tally marks too, we have to add our 10th day. Do you remember what happens when we have a group of 5? One little tally mark equals 1, and 2 little tally marks equals 2. And after 4, we need a diagonal line for our 5th one. So here's our 10th day. And now when we count these, we can count by 5s. We'd say 5, 10. Because when we see that diagonal line, our brain goes, oh, group of 5. Group of 5, group of 5, 5, 10. We're going to count by 5s a lot more this year, but that's our first little practice. All right, and the weather, we're going to add to our bar graph. It's a little bit cloudy out today, so I'm going to color in on our cloudy column one more. Look at our graph. Think which one has the most. If you're thinking sunny, you're on the right track. And then rainy, snowy, icy, windy all have the least, and they're all equal. They're all at 0. And cloudy is, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4 cloudy days. All right. I want to work on our poem, and then I want to teach you my little sight word game that I like to play on Fridays. So, eyes on our poem. When you see a sight word, and you're on your own, so get your brain ready. When you see a sight word, I want you to do some kind of a silent cheer. Okay, so we can just cheer, or we can do like a basketball cheer. Pick something fun that you're going to do when you see a sight word, when you can recognize it as we read our poem. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. All right, so we have 2 sight words this week, the and of. And if you found the, T-H-E, then silent cheer for you. And if you found of, O-F, let's give you another silent cheer. Let's do a little practice with our sight words, okay? Now, as we go through our year and you learn more and more words, then this game becomes more and more challenging. But right now, we get to practice. We just have 2 words. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you a clue, and you're gonna try to figure out which word I have picked by using the clues I give you, okay? And for today, you're just gonna think it in your mind. And if you have paper, you could write it down if you want to, but you don't have to. And then we're gonna give the answer, and you're gonna see whether, you're gonna check yourself and see if you were right or wrong, okay? And then we'll practice again. The first clue, I'm thinking of the sight word that has 3 letters in it. Okay. Some of you might already be able to figure out what it is with that first clue. And the second clue is that the last letter in my word makes the same sound as elephant on our Zoophonics letters. So, go ahead and say your word out loud if you have a guess. And if you guessed the, then super duper. You understand how to play our game, and you are really learning your sight words fast. Let's practice one more time. Here we go. The word that I'm thinking of has the same beginning sound as Ollie octopus. And this word, here's clue number 2. Clue number 2. First of all, you see if you can guess it just with one clue. As this gets to be more and more words, some people can get the first clue. Sometimes you don't have enough information after one clue. But you always see what you can figure out with each clue. Our second clue, so the first one, was same beginning sound as Ollie octopus. Second one, it has 2 letters. All right, so you should have your guess ready. You can go ahead and say it out loud. And this time I was thinking of the word of, the word of, O-F. Let's count our letters. In of, I have 1, 2 letters. And in the, I have 1, 2, 3 letters. I want to count one more thing, and then we're almost done. I want us to count words in our poem. Let's remember that there are letters in a word, and then in our poem we have words. Each word has letters in it, but let's count how many words are in our whole poem. We can count words by looking at the spaces. We have spaces in between each word, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not, whoops. Let's try that one more time. Mrs. Lumsden got mixed up on her counting. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. If you counted all the way to 25 with me, that was super duper. All right, so we have letters in each word and we have words in our poem. We separate our words with spaces. You today get to do a little bit of your own writing words and drawing. Here's your paper. You'll have one every Fiction Friday. And remember, every Fiction Friday, this is free choice. You get to do whatever you want on this. You're going to start with a picture. And the picture right now is the most important part. Just like we read in Teddy Bear's Picnic and Good Dog Carl, pictures can tell us a story and pictures can give us a lot of important information. So I want you to focus on making a picture that tells a story. It could be fiction, something you just made up, and even something that couldn't really happen, like going to space on a, I don't know, riding your boogie board to space, or anything. It can be completely silly. Or it can be fiction, something that really could happen, but just a made-up story. Or it can be nonfiction. You can show me something that really did happen, or something you like to play outside, something you like to do. So in your story, you're going to have characters. You're going to have you or somebody else as a part of the story doing something. And I want to see what details and what parts of your story you can tell me in your picture. And then try to add some words. Don't worry about being able to write words perfectly, because that's not what's important right now. What's important right now is that you try to listen for sounds and do your best to write some words for me. And remember, we'll be sharing these at our Zoom times on Fridays. You can either share your one that you already did the last Friday, or you can share if you've already finished your one for today by the time when we Zoom, then you share the one that you just finished. Either one, you bring one of these and we get to look at them together on our Zoom time. So I can't wait to see your stories.